No mai, hoki mai, welcome back. Lovely to have you with us. It's one of Ian Jones's regrets that he never turned out for the Māori All Blacks. Growing up in Northland, the towering lock was aware of his southern Māori heritage, but didn't feel connected.
Now, in his 50s, he's out to rectify that on a personal journey to fill the gaps. Jendi Harper tagged along.
Early morning, Te Anō.
Is that everyone? Let's get out of here.
Former All Black Ian Jones is on a journey, an ancestral awakening.
It's the start of a journey to connect. When you connect, you have that kind of sense of purpose.
Leaving the lake and the Murchison Mountains, where Takahe traipse, travelling 2 hours north into the wild wonder that is Fiordland National Park.
The trip we're about to do, my ancestors, Ngāi Tahu, have been doing it for 700 years. I mean, just think about that, it's just so empowering.
Turns out the Kamo Kid, Northland's most famous All Black, has roots in this whenua, Te Waiponamo.
Because whilst I spent a lot of time in the South Island, I don't know if I really connected with the South Islands.
Now, on his 57th birthday, the Kamo Kid is keen to really connect.
Ko te manawe kai I te miro, no nā te ngahiri. Ko te manawe kai I te matauranga, no nā te ao. All that literally translates as the bird that feeds on that berry will flourish in the forest, but the bird that feeds on knowledge will flourish in the world.
The Hollyford Wilderness Experience is operated by Ngāi Tahu Tourism, an all-inclusive guided 3-day adventure tramping the valley, jet boating Lake Makiro, exploring Martins Bay, settled by Ngāi Tahu around 1650.
You can still see some of the old umu sites, like hangi stones, which is quite unique really. That hasn't been covered over with the amount of rainfall and storms we get. You can still see bits and pieces.
Over 25 years, Bard Crawford reckons he's guided 500 groups into this valley. We heard a rumour this might be his last.
Yeah, but I've said that for the last 10 years. Ask anyone that knows me. I'm starting to do less and less, yeah. There's probably enough berries here to kill 2 or 3 of us, because it's the seeds that contain the neurotoxin tutin.
No tasting the tutu, and the horapito leaves are coming in hot.
Sprinkle on top of a picture.
It's in this ancient valley that Ian Jones, the tall timber of rugby legend, will walk by 500-year-old Matai in the footsteps of his tribal ancestors on the Pounamu Trail.
A classic Ngāi Tahu story, really. Beautiful Māori princess meeting a Boston whaler. That journey for us started in Pigeon Bay, so in Banks Peninsula, but now the journey starts through our kids.
They're picking it up again.
Picking up.
Ian and Janine's eldest son, Flynn, speaks te reo and is taking Māori studies at university, inspired by a high school teacher.
Shout out to all the Māori teachers, shout out to Mr. Rankin. Yeah, it kind of set me down this path. So not only are we trying to reconnect to being Māori and that, but also in a completely different island, and sometimes that can feel quite daunting because you don't have that direct connection.
So I always understood about my Ngāi Tahu links through my mother, and never discouraged to understand that, but also grew up in a generation in the 80s in New Zealand, never encouraged as well. And it wasn't until the kids started really kind of digging deeper and reconnecting, and the joy and just the sense of purpose that they got from that kind of started to fire me up a little bit, I think.
You're learning te reo at the moment.
Yes.
How's that going?
Well, like a lot of my school teachers would say, I could do better. But I'm starting.
Small steps to make big strides.
And even so, into the last 10 years, a lot more Kiwis wanting or maybe being a bit more open about learning a bit more about our history. Yeah, and they want to learn from you. They want to learn, from the local connection, not just from a book. 1863 was when Tūtoko, his wife, and 2 daughters left Martins Bay. And so the big mountain up there, which you cannot see at the moment because the summit's covered in cloud, but that is named after Tūtoko. I think a long time ago you're sort of almost a bit nervous sharing too much. There might have been a bit more resistance or barriers up, but yeah, more and more people want to learn.
Ian wishes he'd learned more earlier.
You were never a Māori All Black?
No, I never was a Māori All Black, and in today's eyes I would have loved to have done that and loved to have connected with the Māori All Blacks. But in the eyes that I had in the early 90s, I didn't have that connection. So I wouldn't felt connected to that team.
Next step, a visit to his marae, a journey he'd like to make with his mum. For now, after a 20-kilometre tramp, this lodge with its ensuite rooms and roaring fire is a haven in the Hollyford.
How are you? Nice to meet you. Hey, Eve, Ian.
Ian, lovely
Nice to meet you.
Come on through.
You're a welcome sight.
Feeling thankful that we get to doss down for the night too. No need to boil the billy. Every whim is catered for.
Real quickly, just to deviate a little bit from the norm, we just need to acknowledge someone's birthday today, Ian. So just, yeah, we'll better say happy birthday.
The birthday boy has a birthday wish.
I wish everyone could start their journey. Other people around the country, they'll have their own special place. And when they're ready to start a journey, go and connect, inspire others. If I can start it, any other New Zealander can start it. So yeah, let's hop on this waka together, folks, and let's go forward.